Hi Leos, Trishna here. Welcome to your September 2019 love reading. So, what I'm feeling for you is I feel like, maybe on the surface, you sometimes think that your relationship is kind of in this, I don't want to say the word boring place. Some of you may be thinking that, but I feel like maybe a better word is normal place where you kind of see the same person day in, day out. Even if you go on trips together, it's like everything is just very, very predictable and normal. And so, some people, like some of you may on the surface at times think like, oh, this is kind of boring, but I really think that deep, deep, deep down, you actually absolutely love how reliable this whole relationship is. You love the whole boredom side of things. To you, excitement has now become overrated. And you love just knowing that there's somebody that you can, that's always going to be there for you. You love having a stable relationship. You love having the reliability and having somebody who is reliable. You love knowing that when you wake up in the morning, you're going to see that same face every single day. And that just feels absolutely amazing because I know we've talked about this in the past. That's something that you haven't really had a lot of in your life, a lot of stability in your life. And I'm also kind of getting, this is a little weird. I think this only applies to a few of you, but I kind of get this saying like, I have to see your ugly face every day, but it's like said in a joking, loving way. So I feel like maybe someone out there says that to their partner and their partner says the same thing to them, and it's like a loving comment, even though it doesn't sound very loving, but that's like maybe how the two of you communicate. So, anyways, I just feel like your relationship, may at times seem like it's boring, but really deep down, you absolutely love how things are. You love how comfortable it is. You love the reliability, the predictability. You actually really love knowing that there's someone that you can always count on, someone who's always going to be there no matter what happens. The two of you got to this place because you did a lot of the deep connecting work that needs to be done. And so that's basically already done. You're already very, very connected. And the journey to becoming that connected can be pretty intense. It can be really scary because in order to become very connected, you have to be really open about who you are and share the true essence of you, your true thoughts, your true past. There's just a lot of things that sometimes you have to put out on the table, and when you put that out on the table, it puts you in a very vulnerable position because if you're with the wrong person, they're going to judge you for that, and you may get rejected. Things may come to an end. They may never see you the same way. They may judge you. You're basically putting yourself out there to be judged by somebody. And again, if it's the wrong person, then they are going to judge you. If it's the right person for you, then they're going to love you anyways. But, just that whole journey can be very intense. It can be very scary because sometimes there can be a lot to share. And so you share one thing, maybe in the first few months, and then there's something new to share, something new to share. And this is a process that can take a really long time depending on your relationship. It's different for everybody. And so you've already done all of that work. You've already learned everything that there is to know about your partner and vice versa. And so that's why you're in this really comfortable, stable place. That's why you know that this is somebody that you can rely on because they know everything about you and they're still there and they still absolutely love and adore you and are always by your side. I think that the block that you have, just a little bit of a block, and it's really something for you to become aware of, not necessarily something for you to really do, like in order to release it. But I think that the block that you have is like you already know everything about this person, and that's what can sometimes feel a little boring and feel a little predictable and a little bit of too normal. It's like I already know everything about you. You like that kind of takes the interest of you away. Like I already know everything about you. There's nothing left to learn. Like where does this go next? And so, to help you release this block, there's not really anything that you need to do. It's really more things that maybe you need to ask yourself. And so, one of the questions that you need to ask yourself is why do you need things to be new? Why do you need things to be different and to change all the time? Why do you need your partner to be like smartphones, where there's a new version that comes out every single year with new features? Like, does that, why do you need that? Just something to ask yourself, not something that you need to criticize yourself about, just something to ask yourself to bring open your awareness so that you can really see your partner with even bigger starry eyes, than you did before, to really appreciate them even more. These questions are just going to open up your energy channels and like help you see them in better lights, and you already see them in a very good way. This is just going to enhance how you see them. The other question, or the other thing that you need to become aware of to help you with this block is that Nobody is really ever the same. Like, we are changing moment to moment, and we're definitely changing month to month, and definitely quarter to quarter. And that is no different in your relationship, and that is no different regarding your partner. They are changing, they are growing, they are learning new things, are they have new things to share. It's just that when you see them day in, day out, like they're still on that journey and they probably haven't really processed what's going on with them. Sometimes it takes a few months to really understand who you were and who you become, and then have something to share, have a report to share with you. And so they're really just on a journey. It doesn't mean just because you see them day in, day out and you don't see that journey happening, doesn't mean that the journey isn't happening. Like, it is there. And like, I think that in a few months they'll probably have new things to share with you, new interests that they have, new excitements that they have, new projects that they're working on at work that they're excited about, and skills that they're learning, and people that they're working with, and drama that they're experiencing. They're going to have new things to share with you that you're not always a part of, because you see each other day in and day out, but you have your own separate work schedules most likely, and careers, and so there's different things happening within that you're not really a part of, that on a day-to-day basis are kind of mundane. But when you look and reflect back on the past 3 months, past like quarter, even though every day felt mundane, like, you've actually been growing as a person, and that's what's happening to them. And then they'll have things to share, more experiences, like different outlooks that they've taken on. So, that really is just things that you need to be aware of to kind of release this block of sometimes feeling like things are boring. Again, like I was saying before, I feel like deep down you actually really love what you have, and you wouldn't want to change it for the world. But sometimes boring thoughts can kind of creep in, and these are just some questions and things for you to be aware of to help you release that, so that you can really appreciate even more the love, relationship, romance that you have right now. And how I see your romantic life going for now is, like, I feel like this month of September is really just going to be your connection deepening, your feelings deepening, and just like your relationship getting better and better. Like, this seems to be the theme that you've been having for the past few months. It's like some area of your life, most likely relationships, has just been like getting better and better, deeper and deeper, just like amazing. And I see that continuing. So that's what I see for you. Before I close this video, I want to let you know that I am doing extended readings. I used to do them about 1.5 to 2 years ago. I used to do them on Vimeo. I may still do that, but I'm going to try to move to Patreon. The link to the extended will be in the description box below. It'll be either Vimeo or Patreon, most likely. And yeah, what I'm going to be covering in those videos is we're going to go more in depth into your current situation. We're also going to cover the strengths that you bring to your relationships and how you can leverage them to maximize the potentials of your relationship and bring, enhance the love or bring more love into your life. We're also going to go into the weaknesses that you currently have, and weaknesses I really see as more of a growth opportunity. So how you can grow in your relationship, how you can grow as a person to really be that better partner, to really bring in a better relationship, to really improve your relationship again. We're also going to go into your fears and your blocks to really release anything that may be holding you back from really having the most amazing relationship. You guys are already having a really good one, but like, there's always ways to enhance it and make it even better and just make it even more magical. So we're going to go into that. And then also I'm going to go into what your future will look like if you work on the blocks that we talk about in the extended, and just like what the potentials will be for you once you start working on that. And basically the whole point of that video is to give you a little more information, but really it is to basically pick up on any other blocks and clear them out, so that you can really just open up the doors for better and better love and romance in your life. So that's what the extended is going to be about. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe. If you're going to watch the extended, I will see you there. If not, I will see you in my next video on this channel.